This is a Zero Mastery walkthrough for Heartbreak Hotel, a 5-target, many complication contract on Bangkok Night, the source. We have to kill a bunch of people with unarmed. The good news is we can knock people out, so we don't have to do the hug there. We're going to start off, we're going to take that wrench, and then we're going to accelerate here because we need to run all the way upstairs to the area where 47 Suite is, and all the way to the end of that hallway, and I'll explain why. We've got 5 targets, and one of them is Jackie Carrington. Jackie Carrington has kind of an annoying schedule where she'll loop all around, and she goes down to the bar and other annoying areas, and if we can get here right at the start, she should just be leaving, and as soon as she gets outside, we want to come in here, run behind her, throw a coin. Now you do need to hide, because you are trespassing at this point. Still, if you did this right, she'll hear it every time and she'll come inside. So just close the doors behind you. Be patient here. Knock her out. Snap her neck. Now we're just going to drag her into the bathroom. No one should find her anyway, because no one should be coming in here, and her lover will not be waking up unless someone wakes him up. But just in case, we'll just move her in there. We've got a little bit of time now. We need to go all the way back downstairs and out front now for the second target. That's Vlad Volodin, and I'll explain why as we get down there. These 2 targets were not chosen at random. We are doing a bunch of running all over the place, and that's not the most efficient routing, but it is the most efficient way to do it simply, because by taking care of Jackie in her room, we don't have to worry about where she walks to, and if we hurry, we can take care of Vlad in a nice place too. So we can see he's now walking over this way. Now, fun fact, that Vlad is the guy who will find a body if it's stashed behind that divider on the main map, like if you kill Ken Morgan or knock out his bodyguard or something. Because he comes over here to take a phone call, and he'll eventually notice something. So what we've done is we've set a coin down by that trash can. He'll walk over here and see it, and then he'll walk towards it. Now, don't knock him out right away. There's a gardener who's going to walk over here and turn around. Wait for him to turn around and be looking at the plants. Knock him out, snap his neck, and dump him over the side. There's a small chance if you knocked him too close to the gardener that the gardener will hear the neck snap and turn around. There's not a lot you can do about that. Just try and lure him over further. You could also try throwing at the back of his head to make him fall down normally, but again, wouldn't really recommend that. So we've arrived at Dorn, our chef target, just in time for a waiter to be here. The waiter's going to turn around and leave. That's fine. We're going to knock Dorn out. We're going to drag him this way to avoid being seen by some people in the restaurant. All the way around here, all the way past here, to this far corner, and we're going to snap his neck here. If we do this here, no one will find his body, but if we knock him out and just kill him where he is, then that waiter will find him eventually. And if we leave him too far to the other corner, there's a small chance that the cooks that are walking around in the kitchen will spot his body. But where he is now is pretty safe. Now, finally, we can head upstairs. And as soon as we get to the expo, that's going to trigger one of our targets here to start walking this way. He's not timed. He'll actually do this once you get close to him. It's a proximity trigger. So bump into him, come over and close the bathroom doors, and just throw a coin kind of behind this piano. As long as you bumped into him to delay him a bit, he should be the one that hears it. In this case, another guy told him to go investigate, but it should be fine. Just get a nice safe spot here and knock him out. You can snap his neck or just wait. Either way, we got to move his body just to be on the safe side. You probably don't have to do this. You can probably leave him behind the piano, but there's a small chance that Jeff will leave after he's triggered his conversation with Rebecca. So instead, we're going to just knock Jeff and Rebecca out, just with a simple coin lure. And we're going to put them both in the cabinet. That will prevent Jeff from exiting after he has his argument with her, and avoid any bodies possibly being found. And then we are going to drag the target into the bathroom just to be safe. But be careful. See that waitress? She's walking towards the window now. Wait for her to totally be turned toward the window before you do this, or there's a chance she'll see you as she's approaching. Or you could wait for her to turn around and start leaving. Either way, you should probably close those bathroom doors. I didn't in that case. I tried to, but I didn't. Now, if you've done this quickly enough, one of the waiters should now be walking into the kitchen, which is perfect because we don't have a way to bypass that lock, and using a swiper or something, first of all, we don't have the mastery for it. Second of all, it would be suspicious. But instead, we can just walk right in here. We can knock him out and stash him. This guy should be sweeping, so just do a throw. Don't bother doing a melee on somebody who's sweeping. The odds that you're going to screw up are too high. It's got very bad hit detection, so just throw it at him from behind. No one's in here, so no one should hear it and investigate anyway. Snap his neck, and then we'll just head out. Now we're going to go all the way down to the boat, because that is the safest exit from Bangkok. It's not necessarily the fastest, but if we follow this route, since we're in our suit, there won't be any enforcers. There is absolutely no one from this point on who's going to get in our way, which guarantees us the silent assassin as long as we get out of here and we don't pull our gun at random like I just did. Fortunately, you also have time to stash that. And we'll take our boat, and we should be getting silent assassin on this. Not quickly, not very quickly at all, but this method of going from Jackie to Vlad and then going with the scripted encounters for the characters does ensure that we can get all the targets relatively easily.